Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rainbow Warriors will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miners offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Miners line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. He'll do it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs. They can move and run all over the place and give you so many options. Is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Got his man quickly. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Finds the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. The Miners are marching down the field. They go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, UTEP! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a... Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Navy put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the midshipmen in some time. Anchors away indeed for the boys from Annapolis. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Livingston. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do.
He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice.
Off he goes. The 40. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
At the 15-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it! They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Quickly out to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Korea. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that 4th down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it, caught the defense off guard.
Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, UTEP! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. And once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have the talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
With the catch, it's Harper. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. No huddle offense to the line. They move the tight end all over. Hand off from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to fire deep. Breaks it inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miners!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You got.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. trailing by a couple of scores. They'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. After the first down completion in second and short. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Miners want to crank the tempo. He'll keep it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got him 1st and 10 at the 50. He's looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Livingston. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt.
He's got it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UTEP.
Every Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give from the gun. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, it's Livingston. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just...
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned.
He lofts one down the sideline. It's complete. Touchdown, UTEP. And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every year. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the Miners moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third down. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Miners! And the route is on. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. On target to the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Comes out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. Tackled, but he has a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Makes a catch at the 15. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Give to the back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, looking to throw. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Splits the uprights, it's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is work.
Just slithered through the tackle when he's got room to run. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Going up top on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll go back to the air on second down. They're bringing heat. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, UTEP! And the beatdown has ensued. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that pass picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, UTEP! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They've stretched out this lead, and they're starting to smell their 11th win of the year.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough, so it's been...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very...
Fires one high and deep. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Pulls it in. It's Larson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
The Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. looking to throw on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Looking for the score. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. After this, it'll be a wrap. Trying to find his man on first down. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.